Okay. Hold on. Okay. YouTube is telling me that I'm live. Also, I hear myself. Oh, I know why. Okay, that should be fine now. Hello. Comment if you're here and like the video. Wow! Thank you for the super chat, Jake Ronnie. That's fun. Hi. Oh my God. There's actually a couple people here who's not just like me. Well, maybe not. Then they left. So who knows? But hi. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. I'm so happy to do this tonight. I have been wanting since the beginning of the channel, but also since the beginning of the year, especially, I've been wanting to actually do live streams. So I'm looking forward to doing more of these, but I just want to see how you guys are, because all these videos are about me, So I want to see how the neighborhood is, who's here, how you're doing. And let me just say quickly, hold on. If you are, hold on. Yeah. Okay. So if you are, if you're joining in while the stream is ongoing and you go back to the beginning of the stream because you're a completionist like me, I will say if the stream is still currently live, go to where we currently are at. Do me a favor, say hello. Or if you're behind and you want to stay behind watching the stream from the beginning, still comment and just let me know, hi, I'm here, I'm 20 minutes behind or whatever. But because I just want to know who's here, if this is a good time to do future streams, etc. But hello, and thank you for being here, whether you're a little bit behind or on the same time as me. I wanted to do a little stream, like I said, just to see what's up with you guys, what's going on in your lives. So for that, I'm definitely going to need some people to be here. So until some people get here, I'm gonna just hang out and drink my Mountain Dew Zero. If you have a drink, get your drink. Get a snack. I have Snacklins. I don't think I've ever mentioned these before on the channel. I don't really talk much about my low carb food and stuff, but this is Snacklins. It's made out of yucca, mushroom, stuff, I don't know, it's a bunch of other stuff. But they're crispity, crunchity chips and stuff that you can have if you're low carb like me and not eating potatoes and corn and stuff like that. Also, if you can't tell, this is my first live stream ever, and I'm sure this is boring and a little embarrassing or something. I don't know, cringy, but so I don't really know how long to stay on if no one's here. But what's really nice, hi baby. What's really nice about live streams, I'll give it a half hour or something, but you don't have to save a live stream. You can just let it disappear forever. And then nobody will know the difference. So I have that going for me at least. So I have this new lip gloss from Revlon that I just picked up the other day, and I don't know why I waited so long to try lip gloss, but I have it on now, and it just feels so good. I don't know what I think I was afraid of, like, the stringy action when you open your mouth and there's, like, stringiness between your lips, and, like, that whole idea, like, bothered me immensely. But I picked up it's, Revlon Super Lustrous The Gloss, and this is, like, a super natural shade, like, this isn't fancy or anything. This is actually it's, like, almost the exact same color as my actual lips, but I really like it, and I wore it today for the first time, and it's, I'm happy with it, and I also think that there's a difference between, like, a clear lip gloss and a pigmented one like this one with this, like, little pink here, I'll do a little swatch. Just show you so you can see for yourselves. Hello, chat. I see. What? There's 7 people here? That's amazing. I didn't expect like people to be here at any time during this live stream. So hello, please like and say hello in the chat if you're here, neighbors. I'm happy to see you. Give me a little hello in the live chat. I was just saying to nobody, because nobody was here. I was just saying I wanted to really have the live chats be a time for me to get to know you guys. So please, how are you? What is up in your life? I wanted to start out the chat once like some actual people got here with telling me like who you are, where you're from, what you got going on this evening. Maybe what are you drinking? I'm drinking Mountain Dew because it's never too late for caffeine for my system so far. So anyway, and then I was also telling you about this little lip gloss that I got trying it for the first time, and so far liking it. However, I don't feel like it's necessarily a good like under mask thing. Hi Michelle, yeah, I do know you. How are you? I'm happy to see you. I'm excited. Oh my god, I have 20 under eye bags right now. Uh, nobody look, okay? Great, 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 great. Yeah. How are you doing? Thank you for being here, Michelle. I have my little Mountain Dew, my little low carb chips. I know it's dinner time. I'm sorry that I had to do this stream like in the middle of dinner time. It's just like I I'm getting up at 2:30 in the morning tomorrow. So I had to pick a time that like works so that I can actually get some sleep before I get up for work tomorrow. I'm ladies and germs, my life is in like I was gonna say like uproar, but that's not the right word. But like things are up in the air, I guess, is what I was gonna try to say. So I don't really know. There's just a lot of stuff going on. Anyway, so hopefully the moral of the story is hopefully I'm not going to have this crazy 2 a.m. schedule for too much longer. It looks like we're going to still need screeners at my job for at least another month or two. Yes, girl. um So it looks like we're going to still need screeners for a couple, like a month to 6 weeks to maybe 2 months. But as that time is kind of coming to an end, we're kind of phasing out screeners. My hours are getting a little bit shortened and a little bit moved around. I'm going to have 1 day a week where I'm doing like data entry instead. Just like a lot of stuff is changing or about to be changing. So we're looking at like what are options for me to stay at my job but not do screening anymore. And the options would involve using my background in theater and dance in some way in this healthcare facility to do something kind of therapeutic, but I don't have a degree in therapy. I have a degree in theater. And as much as I have found therapy through like the arts and singing and dancing and theater and all of these things, ethically, I probably shouldn't try to go be a drama therapist or a creative arts therapist until I actually get a degree or a certificate of some kind. So, like, there's a whole like existential moment happening over here in my life as I'm trying to consider the factors and how it's going to impact YouTube and how it's going to impact the autism organization that I'm working with and what I need to scale back and what I don't need to scale back and like how and when and where and who and what. But that's what's going on over here. So if I'm inconsistent for a little while, I'm sorry. I think like I've been trying to figure out a consistent schedule, but I think what I've figured out is like I can commit to one video a week that's like a good video. And I think that's always my concern is I want to have good videos. So it means I have to do a lot of editing because I'm a perfectionist and stuff. So it's almost like either spend way too much time on it and upload not as many as I want to, or don't spend as much time on it and it's not as good quality. And then I upload more content. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just like rambling about my internal my internal struggles as like a very tiny YouTuber. But anyway, so I'm sorry if I'm inconsistent for a little while. Life is in flux. It's always in flux for me, but even more so this next couple of months while I figure out a career path, which may or may not involve me going back to school. Not what I was expecting this year, but I'm turning 28 in a month, and that seems just about right. That right when I thought things were about to settle in, they take a complete left turn. It's about consistent with my life. But anyway, I wanted to see, I see 6 people here. I know that 2 of them, I know who they are. I know another one is Michelle. I just want to say hello to everybody. It would help if you give the stream a like and give me a little comment. Let me know that you're here. And I would love for you guys to tell me what's going on in you guys' life, in your lives, because I talk so much on my channel about me and my stuff. And I really do want it to be a neighborhood. So tell me about like wins. Does anybody, I feel like it's real easy to complain right now in the pandemic era. But tell me about like some good things. Yay! Andy, hi. So yeah, tell me about like wins that are going on in your life. Tell me about like good things that are happening, and I'll drink to that. My little Mountain Dew, because I want to keep it. Find the positive when we can. For me, I've been really good recently about going to church, which I know that I don't talk religion too much on the channel, but. Wait, I'm almost 7 months pregnant and we just signed a wow. Moving is hard when, of course, I just did it last time I was pregnant 2 years ago. Oh my God, how crazy that lines up twice in a row that you're moving both times. But that's amazing. Congratulations. That's so cool. That's awesome. And it sounds like if you're pregnant and you have another child, at least it sounds like, yeah, then you're going to need space. God bless. Good luck out there. God. No, I'm getting better and more consistent about going to church, which is good for my mental health, if nothing else. Oh, ooh! I like to hear about that savings, that deal. Yes, Michelle. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. Well, it's funny because my nephew, my brother's son, they just had a baby during the pandemic. So now I have two nephews, and I feel like because he was an only child for 4 years before little boy came along, about a year ago. We're about to celebrate his first year birthday. I feel like it just like completely rocked his world to have a brother. And it's been really interesting. Of course, we're watching from afar because they live in Maryland, and like with the pandemic and everything, it's hard to go spend time with them. But it's been like really interesting kind of watching him adjust to being a sibling. Yeah. Yeah. And I think that it's one of those it's one of those tough things where it's like he wants to be so happy about having a brother, and I know that he is so happy about having a brother, but I know that there's also some like he's so used to being like the look at me like the only kid. And now he's sharing the spotlight a little bit, but they're such good kids, my nephews. I can't wait to go meet the newest little one. We're gonna go in the beginning of June, and then again at the end of June for different birthdays. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. So that'll be fun just to get outside the state for the first time in a long time and to like go see family in person. The first trip that we take down there in June is actually going to be around my birthday. So that's going to be nice to actually be around family around my birthday. And I'm fully vaccinated now, and I'm going to be immunized on what's today, the 14th. So I'm going to be immunized this coming Wednesday. So sometime kind of soon. So that'll be good. I'm very happy about that. No way. Yes, girl. Happy birthday to us. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Okay. That's the other thing about gloss. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense that you wouldn't want to get to do that while you're pregnant. What a like it blows my mind thinking about like what it's like to be pregnant during this pandemic and to have a kid and to like have an infant and a newborn. Oh, congratulations. You're Mine is the 7th, so you're almost a week after me. I've never been pregnant outside of a pandemic, so I can't imagine dealing with it inside. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to deal. I wouldn't know how to deal with just having kids, let alone having kids during a pandemic. So, Dixie is enough of my kid, which I don't know if she's even. Hi. She's usually busting to get up here whenever I have my laptop open. Hi, baby cat. Hi. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Oh, you're going to walk around, but you're not going to come up. Oh, you were due on the 7th? That's funny. Come here, little cat. Oh, she doesn't want to come up yet, but when she does, she will make a big appearance because my desk is very messy and she's going to jump up. I don't know if I want kids. I not now. My life is too unstable. It's not a good idea right now. Hey, baby cat. Okay, she's not into it right now. Oh, okay. Oh. My boyfriend just told her to come back in here. She doesn't have to. Alrighty. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I didn't know how many people held very strong opinions about whether or not people have kids. And I'm like, yeah, right, exactly. Like, wait until you have your house together before you have a kid. Like, I feel like makes sense to me. Also, I've thought a lot about adopting. I've thought about like if I have a kid, I'd rather adopt. Like, I guess like there's a part of me that's like, yeah, I could bring another kid into the world, but like I feel like I want to provide a home for somebody who's here already. Just because I feel like there's not enough people who adopt and or at least who adopt like out of the American foster care system. There's a lot of people who like really, really love international adoption, which I think is fascinating compared to like there's plenty of kids in the US who need homes. So right. Exactly. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of kids here who already need homes. I mean, nothing like, not that international adoption is bad necessarily because there's kids all over the world who need a home. But like I guess I'd rather start with people who already like know my language and it's just understand my culture and all that stuff. But that's just me. I don't know. But that's I've thought about that more than I've thought about like having my own kids, I guess. Oh, hi, honey. All right, she's getting restless. She's gonna come up here probably soon. She was just climbing around on the shoe shelf. Jesus, Dixie. Okay. Then I wanted to just like tell you guys I was thinking about um I was thinking about with the idea of and I know that there's like not very many people here. So don't feel any pressure that like I'm just asking like there's no pressure on the people who are here because I know that there's not a ton of people here. But I'm just thinking about like ideas for the channel moving forward because I don't love being inconsistent with my videos, but it's just kind of like natural. Giving birth and pregnancy is the best. I love being pregnant. LOL. I do it if you want to. God love you. If you love it, God bless. I feel like I would have a panic attack just discovering that I was pregnant. And then every single day of pregnancy, I'd wake up and I'd panic. I don't know. But that's why I'm happy that there are people like you out there who are like better at being a mom. Well, no, you're not weird. You're probably more normal. I'm probably a little bit less normal in that way. Good to know. Good to know I wouldn't be alone. Hmm. I want to let you, I guess I want to, I don't know. Okay, so I don't love being inconsistent with my content, but I know that it might be a reality for a little while. So I'm thinking about like, because I really like doing makeup videos, which don't get as many views, but I enjoy making them. And I enjoy making fashion videos as well, which do get more views. Oh, thank you. Um, and I was thinking about maybe doing some videos just kind of as live streams instead of doing oh god, Dixie. Oh god. Okay, she's fine. Instead of doing like an edited planned out video, like some of the makeup videos would be kind of fun, I think, to do as a live. And but then I was also thinking if I want to do an edited version because I know that I like talk slow and I ramble and I take a long time doing my makeup or like talking about makeup. If I wanted to do an edited version, maybe doing one big video every week that was kind of both or like all of it together at once. Sorry, Dixie is climbing on my ball gown. Okay. Okay, yay. So like live live try on or like live makeup. Ooh, okay. See, I think that could be interesting. And I really like the idea of doing stuff live. And of course, like with my schedule being as weird as it is, I don't really know like exactly how it would work. But I feel like, I don't know, right now I'm filming a video all about trying to find the right foundation for me. I have 7 different foundations that I'm trying for a week. Turns out color matching my skin is very difficult. I I don't even know what it is. Cause like even looking at myself in the camera right here, which by the way, I'm sorry, I'm not wearing any makeup right now and all of my splotches are on display. But I have like basically like a yellow overtone in my skin, kind of, and like red undertone kind of in my skin. So I don't know if that makes me warm or like neutral. I'm definitely not cool toned because like I'm wearing a pastel right now, as I'm about to say, like pastels don't look good on me. But like if I put anything yellow near my face, especially like pastel yellows, I just immediately look like sickly and it's not good. But if you're cool toned, like my sister is more cool toned, that actually looks great on her. But I'm thinking like I'm trying all of these foundations that I picked up that are more like yellow toned, like warm leaning, and I'm putting them on and I'm looking so yellow, but I'm like, but I have yellow. Like I'm look at me. There is yellow here. I don't understand. So I'm just like trying to figure it's frustrating. But I'm finding some fun foundations from doing this week. So like that would be like more of an edited video because it's like a week of foundations and it would be hard to do that kind of thing live. But if I wanted to do like a fun creative makeup look, which I do enjoy doing, or if I wanted to try a new eyeshadow palette or something like that, that's definitely something that I would have fun doing live. Or like do like a talk to you about makeup, like a favorites and fails, like a yes or pass, except what do I call it? Thank you or next. Sorry. Forgot I'm not Smoky Glow. Um, that kind of stuff where I'm more like talking about makeup or doing makeup. That could be an easier thing to do live. And fun. Get to chat with y'all about makeup in person. So that could be a thing. Or I could also possibly slash do like a mega video every week on Fridays that are like makeup and fashion. But I don't know exactly how to incorporate them together. So I'm thinking about that too. Like cuz I know that not everybody is on board for both types of content, but I as a creator am. Oh, hi Dizzy Owl. Yay! Hi. Oh, yay, live makeup chats. Okay, that's 2 votes. I like it. Hooray. I'm so glad you're here, Dizzy. I don't know. I'm just calling you Dizzy. That's my nickname for your username, which is already a nickname. But hi, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Um, but cool. So I'll give that a shot kind of soon and see how that feels. Probably. Oh, Kelly. Kelly, nice to meet you officially. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. And then, okay, so, oh, yay. Baby definitely counts. So, and then this is like talking like way far in the future. I think I mentioned this at the end of 1 or 2 like recent videos that I've done. I really, really someday want to do like Mr. Kate, except for people's wardrobes. And it's like or like a much kinder version of what not to wear. But what I really like is with Mr. Kate, they like hone in on your aesthetic and then help you find, they make your home or your room over into that aesthetic and help you find your personal home decor style. And I feel like that's what I'm about too. Is like I don't really want to tell you what to wear so much as I want to like help you find what you like and make it work for you for your body type and stuff, you know? So I feel like that and that's like way in the future. And that's like when I have money and time and travel abilities and stuff. And, you know, when we're out of the pandemic and like I'm talking like a few years in the future, probably by the time I would be able to do something like that. But would that be crazy? Like, would that be like too much? I don't know. Like, that's what I'm kind of like 5-year plan. If I can hold on and stay on YouTube long enough, build the platform, get people interested. Oh, hi. Hi, Ken. Hello, how are you? Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I grew up watching What Not to Wear. Like, my sister was a fan, but I was like in it, in it to win it. And I took a little bit of what they said a little bit too seriously, like the whole Empire Waist thing. It was not a good look for me. But that was what everybody was doing in the 2000 knots. Yeah, thank you, Michelle. Yes. I mean, it's addicting and and it's fun. It's also, you know, sassy. And I did like the fact that like as much as they were like definitely rude to people, they were talking about how like clothing makes you like the way that you present yourself to the world. It's like it's not just a like for me. Okay, sorry. I have like three different thoughts in my head at the same time. One, I use clothing as like a self-expression thing. Like you can tell the mood that I'm in based on what I'm wearing. Also, it's like an artistic expression thing because to me, putting together an outfit and making all of the pieces um, come together. Ooh, wait, hold on. I have not actually watched Queer Eye, but I've seen well actually no, I've seen like one or two like either clips or episodes. I need to get on Queer Eye for sure. Not get on it, but I need to watch it. I'm sorry. Why do I feel like I'm missing like half of Kelly's most recent chat? Okay. Um but yeah, so they talked about um they talked about like how you present yourself to the world and like the first impression and like how what it means, I guess, but like making sure that you're giving off the impression about yourself that you want to give. I guess that's it. And making sure that you're not sending the wrong message about yourself by how you're dressing and how you're looking. So I think that that's interesting too. I didn't necessarily love that they had like their style, and if you didn't like it, oh well, you were getting a wardrobe in that style anyway. And but that's something that I've grown into kind of recognizing that that was one of the flaws in the show. And so that's why I'm thinking more of like Mr. Kate, but for people's closets and for people's wardrobes. Someday, someday, I will meet a couple people in person. I'll come on over and we'll do some shopping, or at least, well, first, okay, if you watched my streetwear style makeover video with my sister, I think I would follow like the same format with like see what she already has in her closet that fits the aesthetic she's going for, and then go shopping for the pieces that she doesn't have. And then bring it all together and make a beautiful outfit masterpiece wardrobe. I don't know. I just think it would be fun. That's kind of what I want to do. 5-year plan, vision board, way in the future. That's kind of what I'm thinking. But I've been talking and talking about myself, but I wanted to just kind of let you guys know that's like kind of on my mind, Dizzy Kelly. I was saying at the beginning, like, tell me, I talk so much about like myself on this channel, and I really want to hear about you guys and what's going on in your lives. So as much as I'm just like kind of rambling, hi Andy. As much as I'm like kind of rambling, like, tell me what's going on in your life. Tell me how you're doing. Get a little drink, have a little snack, hang out. Especially tell me about some wins that you have going on in your life, because I feel like it's real easy in these pandemic times to get negative and to get kind of bogged down in the anxiety and the stress of what is happening around us. But tell me what's good, what's going on, I think we all need to hear that from each other. We can celebrate each other's good things. Ooh, that is smart. And Andy's the smartest person I know. Oh no, so you're still on lockdown. How is that in Canada? Like, how is it, like, what level of, like, what does lockdown look like for you right now? Because right now, we're actually in Connecticut having a mask debate. It seems like we're going to have a lot less masks pretty soon. And on the 19th is when our governor is going to say something about like what the official word is, but the CDC, which is national, has made some like has lifted some restrictions about masks. So I had a few people, I'm the screener, so people come into work today and they're not wearing their masks, and I'm like, I know what the CDC said, but we still have our policy. And then they get frustrated with me, and I'm like, I didn't make the rules. So I get to field those middle-aged woman meltdowns, and it's a fun time. But I'm very curious how it's going in Canada. Thank you for reminding me. Texas is crazy. I live in a big city and almost everyone wears masks, which is good. But we went to a very small town too. Stores are only open for essentials deemed by the government. Other items like clothes are blocked off. Masks indoors. So clothes aren't essentials? That's interesting. I mean, I've gained weight during this pandemic, so if I wasn't able to go get some clothes, that would not be good. But I also, first I lost weight during the pandemic and then I gained weight. No one was wearing masks when you went to go sign your lease. That's gotta be, I don't know. All I'm thinking is like, I'm glad that the CDC is like, I don't know. I'm not glad, I guess, that the CDC is trying to please people. Like, I guess it's nice in a way that they're taking public opinion into account. But like, I want to hear about the variants. I want to know that everyone's going to be okay. Like, I just need some more information about the variants because I'm looking at India right now and it doesn't look great. So I just really want to know that that's not going to come here, or if it does come here, that we're going to be fine before I feel comfortable taking my mask off. Ooh, I don't know, man. I feel, See, this is the thing with this is like, if everybody just takes this whole thing seriously for like a month, back at the beginning, it would have died out. But even now, if everybody just took it seriously and wore your masks all at the same time for a month, it would just be done. But we can't get over our own pride. We can't get over our own like need for self-ownership, and it's a very American thing, and I get it in a sense, but I also, I didn't want to be in there. Glad it only took 5 minutes. My whole family, of course, had our masks on. Yeah. Well, and of course, like all I can think about is like, you're pregnant, you're pregnant. Oh my God. Like, what? Like, I would think like if I didn't have my mask on and I saw a pregnant woman enter the building, I would put it on because like even if I wasn't sure, just out of respect for the little life, I would just want to like make 1,000% sure. Like I don't know. This is what I mean by like we can't get over our pride, we can't get over ourselves. We're too worried about like you can't tell me what to do. Instead of like, let's help each other, let's be friends, and the lady wanted to, oh, no, what? I don't, Texas is wild. Texas is insane. I, whoo, I give a lot of credit to, well, actually, no, Texas is also fascinating because I there's a couple of different influencers that I know who are from Texas. Yeah. Oh God, Michelle. And it seems like there's a lot of different Texas going on all in one Texas. And I mean, it's the size of a country, so that makes sense. But like it's wild. It's like fascinating to hear all these very different stories from people in Texas. So it's just um yeah, yeah. Also, tell me because I don't have kids, so I don't really know. But I think I remember there being a thing. Only able to stay in our family bubble. I've included my parents because I provide some care to them. Yes, haven't seen the rest of my family. The lockdown was extended yesterday. The lockdown was extended yesterday in Canada. Oh my God. Yeah. So, only able to stay in our family bubble. I have included my parents because I provide some care to them. Haven't seen the rest of the family. The lockdown was extended yesterday. Are things like I have two thoughts. Either one, are things worse in Canada, or two, are people just taking it more seriously in Canada? Also, three, are Americans being swear words and making it harder for Canadians? Like, are Americans like coming over and like spreading it? Because I have a feeling that that's possible. You know, just knowing us, knowing how we are. If so, I'm sorry on behalf of the USA because you shouldn't have to go through that because of us being idiots. Um, gee. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like us in March of last year. March through June of last year was when, at least in Connecticut, we were shut down and I couldn't go to my workplace and stuff like that. So, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Kelly. I hope I hope things I hope things turn around soon, but I also like I'm also on the side of like better safe than sorry. But it sucks when you're actually in the lockdown for that long. It's a different perspective than me being like, it wasn't so bad for 3 months. I could do it for a year and a half. I don't know if I could do it for a year and a half. My husband lost his job. Yeah. You know what's really interesting? Like, at least in Connecticut, restaurants have been, let's see, all three, yep, all three varieties have been identified here. There is caution, but also a bit of overreach. The borders have strict restrictions. Good. Because we're crazy down here. I don't know if you noticed, but we don't give a damn. And I'm embarrassed a lot for America. But yeah, my boyfriend has, I think, baby, how long was the depot closed for? Month and a half, yeah. So because he works at a restaurant and they were only closed down for about 6 weeks, and then they were opening like little by little, you know, takeout and then like outdoor seating. And I always thought that that was a little bit weird, like, because when you're at a restaurant, like, of all places, specifically a restaurant, you're eating, you're taking your mask off. So like you have to make yourself vulnerable. So I think like that's not but I understand that they just didn't want all of the people in the restaurant industry to be on employment or on unemployment all at the same time. But like, I don't know. I feel like not the safest move. But yeah, this is what I mean with like, I want to hear more about variance. He got a job a few days later at Target, but it was definitely a pay cut. Yeah. He made a lot of money bartending and waiting. Yeah. Bartenders, though, that's pretty cool. I I don't drink. So like, and that's partly because I have medication and I'm worried about like too much conflicting there. So caffeine for me. But also I worry I'm a lightweight. I there was one day in my life ever that I had 2 drinks and I was like it was so dumb. Because I'm a big and tall girl. Like there's no way. Yeah. Good job on your recovery. Um I I'm just like surprised at how easy it is for me to like get schwanked. Oh, sober 3 years. Congratulations. That's really hard. I work at a rehab center, so like I give you a lot of props. We have quite a few anti-maskers and vaccine people here too. I live outside of Toronto and they have high numbers, especially variants of concern. Alberta, Canada is like your Texas. Yeah. So you do have variants there. Okay, see, this is what I was concerned about. I really I really need more information about the variants before I take my mask off. Like, I don't care if the people at work complain. I'm vaccinated, thank God, but I don't know how they're gonna be against the variants. So that's my line. That's my like how I'll feel okay moving forward is just more talk about the variants and more like confident, like, yes, everyone's gonna be fine. The vaccine is good against the variants. You're fine. And I haven't had that yet. Waiting for Fauci to just like give me some confidence. But yeah, I think yeah, it was a weird I used to have a job. Oh, let's see. I get concerned. I have a few friends that don't want to wear masks because they got the vaccine and I'm like, "No, you can still get." Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can still get sick. You're not immune until 2 weeks after, and while you're while you're in the stages of vaccination, your immune system is being taxed. So you really should definitely still wear your mask because your immune system is busy. So if you get other things, it can grow more. You know what I'm saying. Um, yeah. Oh, I was gonna ask. One is older. He's adamant that he can't get sick again. Yeah. Uh, I feel so bad because, like, how much I want to believe that that's the case, you know? But it's just, it's hard because it's rare, but it could happen. That's what sucks with this whole thing, it's like so much of it is like maybe, could, we don't know. And so it's hard to make like rules and guidelines around maybe, could, I don't know, perhaps, but yeah, you can't explain it to some. Yeah, but you kind of have to in a way. That's kind of the only way we're gonna move forward. So far, the vaccine shows promise about current variants, but Brazil and India could be wild cards still, as even more variants could arise. You guys are far more vaccinated in the US than in Canada. Do you guys in Canada, do you have the same vaccines as us or different? I mean, I'm sure you're probably developing your own vaccines, right? Ours are Pfizer and Moderna, and then Johnson and Johnson. But they, for a minute, they stopped giving that out. But then my boyfriend went to a drive-in thing and they had it like a couple days ago. So I don't know. Same as ours. Okay. That's interesting. Well, I guess, we're neighbors. So I guess we're finally sharing something. We're not sharing socialized medicine yet, but we'll share vaccines. God. Okay. So probably, we gotta up our distribution for you guys and get you on the vaccinated camp. No Johnson & Johnson yet. AstraZeneca. Oh, is that the one that I'm thinking of that was paused with the blood clots? I thought it was Johnson & Johnson. It very well could be AstraZeneca. I haven't heard anything about AstraZeneca. But I've backed away from watching the news recently. I kind of have. I don't know. I used to have a stronger um resistance, I guess, to I was like more able to like hear the stuff that was going on and not be like personally affected by it so much. I think that when I'm in moments when like my life is very kind of stressful, then I can only take in so much news. And also a lot of the way that I take in news, and this is probably not good, but I watch, excuse me, all of the like late night TV shows, like Stephen Colbert and Seth Meyers and like all of those, I'll watch them the following morning because they do report the news. They also make jokes about it, but they report what's going on. And there's some stuff that they report that I'm like, this is not funny. It's really painful to watch you try to make jokes about this because it's really not funny. But I also don't like that, and I don't know how it is in Canada, Kelly, but like so many American news channels are like there's one sentence of news and then 7 hours of commentary about that one thing. And I'm like, I don't want your opinion about it. I want more information about what's happening. I just stop all of this like fake debate and this like back and forth that like I don't care. I don't care. I don't know who you people are. Too much commentary here too. Yeah. Let me see. Same as ours. Johnson and Johnson. Yeah, AstraZeneca. Both were positive. Okay, we don't have any facilities here in Canada. I luckily am a homebody. I'm driving my poor 16-year-old son crazy. People are more in common than they have different. Yeah, I think that that's true, Andy. And I think that when you have these, the channels try really hard to represent like both sides of an issue. So they'll have one panelist who's pro something and one panelist who's against, when really, if it was representative of the US population, you'd have like three people who are pro and one person who's against a particular issue or something. So it's just like it's it's tough because we're not really focused on finding common ground and we're really focused on where the divisions are. Yeah, it's very frustrating. Everything is politicized. Remember way back in the beginning of this whole pandemic thing when Trump was still president and he stood up there and he was like, those Democrats are trying to politicize the pandemic. They're trying to politicize the coronavirus. And Musk said, we're not going to let that happen. And then, like, a week later, the Republicans were the ones. I recommend the book Hate Inc. by Matt. Oh, I'm not going to say that right. Taibbi, and the YouTube show Rising with Crystal and Sagar. I'm sorry if I say that wrong. Thank you, Andy. Andy is a friend of mine. He's always full of suggestions for resources. Love him. Yeah, even stuff that we specifically say, let's not politicize this. Let's not make this a point of division. We can all come together on this, right? Somehow. Wow. Kelly, you and Andy can be friends. Yay! This is what I wanted. Friends making friends. I'm excited. Yay, guys. Thank you, Andy. Cool. All right. Oh, isn't that funny? I said let's talk about wins. Let's talk about good things that are going on in these pandemic times. And it's so hard to do that, isn't it? Because we just ended up getting into a conversation about all the stuff that we've been going through. But you need that too. It's hard to talk about the good things because the negative things and the stressful things are just so much heavier on our minds, aren't they? Oh, guys. Let's see. It's been almost an hour. Thank you so much for showing up. I was definitely a little nervous. Yeah, it's true. I think what's very interesting, Dizzy, Kelly, people are at least connecting over this stuff. I think people connect over the problem because we all experience the same problem, but the disconnect and the disagreement is how to solve the problem. Well, let me restate that. Depending on the problem. Because there's some problems that people don't recognize as actually being problems, or that just don't recognize that the problem does exist. But when there is agreement that a problem exists and you can share experiences about that problem, the disagreement is in how to solve it. And that's something to think on. I think, like, why is it so easy to agree on what's bad and so hard to agree on a good solution? Why are we not as prone to working together as we like to say that we are, as we like to think that we are? When the rubber meets the road. Andy, hate sells, babe. Thanks for being here, Andy. I'm glad you could make it. Always adds some spice. All right, guys. I thought that Dixie might make an appearance at some point during this live, but she's cuddled up behind the pile of clothes that is on the guest bed here in my office. I do not often actually clean this room until I am filming in it. And since I'm not really filming today, I'm just living in this little area. It's a mess. But she's cuddled up over there. Rose McGowan has been on a run of different progressive podcasts talking about this sort of thing. I feel like I know the name Rose McGowan, but it's like on the edge of my memory, and I don't remember exactly who that is. But it's like, it's familiar, but I don't know exactly who. A week from today, I was hoping I would have it up today, but I think a week from today will be my video about the photo shoot. I did the photo shoot with the ball gown on Monday. And Charmed. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, her face is in my head now. Thank you, Andy. Yep, Rose McGowan. So hold on. I need to. Okay. I'm gonna have a video about the photo shoot a week from today, and that's gonna be fun. It's kind of a big project, so I think it means that Monday I might not have an edited video, but maybe I'll do a makeup live on Monday. If that's an idea that you guys are into, Makeup Monday can be a makeup live. Thank you so much, Michelle. I'm wrapping up anyway, so have a wonderful night. God bless you. Have a good one, honey. Thank you for being here. Honestly, it means a lot. So just look forward to that video. Maybe Monday I'll do a makeup live because I'm not going to have a makeup video ready. And we can hang out and make some makeup. And I have water in my ear was the moral of that story, because during the photo shoot with the ball gown, not the ball gown, a different look. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you for being here. I had a swimwear look in the photo shoot. I dunked my head underwater only 5 times, and I have had water in my ear since Monday, and it is Friday. So I have to go put some drops in my ear and try to be able to hear again out of my right ear. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm very happy. If you want, I can save this. I don't know if it's good. I'll watch it back and see if it's good to save or not. And yeah, thank you guys so much for being part of the neighborhood, for making it here. And I hope that we can do another live soon. And that's basically it. Thank you guys. Love you. So much love. Oh God, sorry. I just heard Dixie talking. Or I'm coughing, not talking. I have to go. Okay. Bye, guys.